This is going to be huge and radically life-changing for Americans and people all over the globe. If you are not paying attention, I promise you, this will be number one, the greatest missed opportunity in history. And number two, there's going to be two sides of the coin. There's going to be extremely wealthy and the working poor. Jerome Powell gave us a warning and said the middle class, he's worried about the middle class getting wiped out, leverage towards technology, moving down to the working poor. We are in a transition from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, industrial to technical, the old archaic banking system to the new banking system. And I'm going to show you how Trump is breaking, absolutely breaking the internet with this announcement coming this Monday. So if you are on the sidelines right now, it's time to get off. It's time to pay attention. It's time to put the phone down in regards to scrolling aimlessly. And it's time to start picking up books, researching, diving in, understanding how this financial system works. The 1% will always remain the 1%. So in today's video, I'm going to break down how Trump is about to break the internet. I believe it's Monday. We'll verify that in just a moment. On his new announcement of a new banking system. And guess what? It's cryptocurrency, guys. I showed you a video 7 years ago of Trump saying in front of big time leaders all over the world that we're heading to an even playing field. And I've been telling you guys, we're going to an even monetary system that's regulated by a bag of currencies. We're going back to an asset-backed currency, and it's going to be in a digital currency type of way. Your job is to put blinders on, get focused, get in the right communities, and understand how to navigate the next 6 years to transform your family's life. Let's dive right in. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is his big announcement here. So this is Donald Trump's official account. The first thing I want to share with you guys, with me as well as all these influencers out there in the cryptocurrency space, be very, very careful. Okay, if it's too good to be true, it is. There's going to be so many scam accounts of this world liberty thing. There's going to be so many scam accounts of Trump. You guys see the thousands of scam accounts with my profile imitating me. Guys, there is no get rich quick. There's nobody asking you to send them money. Okay, make sure you double, triple verify. Okay, so we're going to watch this. This is on Donald Trump's account. This came out September 12th, 2024 at 12:21 p.m. We're going to listen to this. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into RFK's plan around Bitcoin. And I'm telling you guys, this is so unbelievably critical to understand what is actually happening. Check this out.
Join me live on Twitter Spaces at 8 p.m. this September 16th for the launch of World Liberty Financial. We're embracing the future with crypto and leaving the slow and outdated big banks behind.
Boom. Monday, September 16th, 8 p.m. EST. He's about to break the internet, guys. The old archaic banking system, I'm telling you, since 2020 is dead. By 2030, you're going to be in a brand new financial system. We have this bull run coming up in 2 months. Okay. It's going to start going up. We're going to have 2025 to accumulate some wealth. I'm so excited for the next bear market. I cannot wait till it collapses. And I hope it collapses really, really deep from 2026 to 2029. And I will be accumulating. And then that is the wealth, generational wealth from 29 to 2031, I think it would be. That's the next bull run. And that's when your banks are going to be like, water's warm. Come on in. We'll custody your cryptocurrency. The very banks that told you it was a fraud. The very banks that told you it was used for money laundering. It is going to be the greatest bait and switch that we've ever seen in history. They played us, guys. So stop being played. Understand the game. RFK Jr., I'm going to put the entire U.S. budget on a blockchain. Independent president candidate, now he's in the Unity Party with Trump, said he wants to put the U.S. budget on a blockchain, a ledger transaction typically associated with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I'm going to put the entire U.S. budget on the blockchain so that every American can look at every budget item and enter at any time 24 hours a day. The game is changing, guys. Transparency is the new currency. Okay. RFK Jr. proposes 550 daily Bitcoin purchase plan for the U.S. economy. this goes a little bit deeper into his plan. RFK plans to transfer 204,000 Bitcoins held by the U.S. government to the Federal Reserve and buy 550 a day. And I'm going to break down how important this is. He aims to make Bitcoin transactions tax-free and non-reportable and allow Bitcoin exchanges for real estate. Fucking awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Kennedy intends to back U.S. Treasury assets with Bitcoin and precious metals to promote BTC's extensivity. Sorry, my dyslexia. I can't read that word. You guys can read it. All right, so let's dive into this. Okay, so why is this so important? Number one, the system is changing. Okay, and remember, it's not a flip of a switch. It just doesn't happen overnight. Trump told you 7 years ago this was coming. He warned you of this time. He warned you of this moment in time. Jerome Powell tried to warn you. Jerome Powell's like, hey guys, this is unsustainable. I'm worried about the middle class. They've been giving you warning after warning after warning. It's hidden in plain sight. It is our fault if we don't take action. It's our fault if we keep our blinders on and we just watch Fox and CNN and we wait till it's too late. By the time it hits the news, it's too late. We've already pulled profits. Okay. Remember, Wall Street wins 100% of the time. Now, why is this Bitcoin strategy so important? Guys, the bond yield's just reinverted. That signals a recession. Okay, we're already in a recession. I mean, let's be realistic, right? So now we're in this position where they're going to turn the printing machine back on, guys. They already have the M2 money supply is going up. It's starting to go back up. They're going to lower interest rates most likely next Wednesday. Interest rates down, money supply up. I hope they turn this thing on full effing blast, because what that's going to do, it's going to they're going to lower interest rates, turn the printing machine on full blast with maybe a last ditch effort. That's going to make our assets go through the roof. But here's the problem with that. I believe probably mid 2025, we're going to start to see inflation, big time inflation. Okay. But guess what? They don't care. The wealth gap, they're wealthy as F, guys. When they turn the printing machine on, they make sure they get set up. Their real estate, precious metals, crypto, whatever it is, they get all set up. And then we share the brunt. They get us with taxation or inflation, illegal taxation. They're going to get you one way or the other until you understand the game. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pulling profits as we go into the bull market, because I've been accumulating. I'm going to pull profits in the bull market. I'm going to hold 50% of all my alternative coins long-term forever. Bitcoin, I'm not touching. That shit is locked in. I'm pulling profits. I'm pulling it down for me and my family. We use tier 1 capital. We use insurance. I use index universal life. Some people use whole life. It depends on what works for you. That's what works for me. I like guaranteeing my principal, because I do believe that we're going to see a stock market, huge stock market pullback from 2025 to 2026. The stock market is completely overvalued, guys. And if they turn the printing machine back on, these companies on the S&P are going to be even more overvalued, right? The bond market is all messed up now. We have more debt than we have income. This is a position that America's never been in. America's never experienced. They're literally robbing Peter to pay Paul, back and forth, back and forth. And so we have to follow this wave of energy and kind of move through the system, right? So for us, it's cryptocurrency speculative, high risk, high return, pull profits. I like to secure my money in insurance. We're going to be getting into multifamily. I've been shared that with you guys. Bitcoin is my gold. I'm going to continue I'm not opening up any more companies. I'm going to stay really focused on what I have and get really good at what we do and work to generate more cash generating assets. Go back in real estate. Boom. We're just going to repeat this cycle. I know it's a lot of information, but guys, this is happening. This is not pie in the sky anymore. This went from anti-government to literally the government using it as a solve, or it was set up for that. Who knows? We probably will never know the answer to that. But what we do know is the system needs to switch. What did Trump just told you? It told you 7 years ago, we're going to even playing field. He just told you what it is. He just said what it is. It's cryptocurrency. It's blockchain. It's everything they told you was a fraud is now going to be the new financial system. So you can keep sitting on the sidelines with you sitting on your hands, or you can activate. You can do something about it. But the key is financial literacy, guys. Understand what money is. It's debt. What are bonds? It's debt. There is no real money in the system. So why would you hold on to all your cash? Why? Move it into things that are actually, number one, you can leverage. Number two, can compound. Number three, you can move through the system. Like, you got to play the system, guys. The old way of doing retirement, the old way of our grandparents did, our parents, isn't working anymore, guys. It's just not working anymore. We got to rethink retirement. Larry Fink says we got to rethink retirement. So I'll get off my soapbox. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. If you need any support at all, again, I use insurance. And so people message me all the time about how I use insurance. How do I do that? It's really important for what your strategy is. Mine might be very different than yours, right? So what we provided is resources for you. So in the description of this video, click the link, fill out the needs assessment, or click my social media platform, fill out the needs assessment. Now, the needs assessment is you filling it out based on your needs. We can sit down and my team can do a look at retirement strategies. We figure out where you're at, what are your needs, what does your family need, okay? And then we can look at different options to help you create retirement strategies. Okay. So that's in the link down below or in this video down below, wherever it's at. And then, or if you're watching this on social, click there. But just make sure you show up for your appointment. Just respect my team. We get hundreds of appointments per month. And their time is very valuable and so is yours. So we want to help you. And it's an absolutely free consultation. Please, please, please stop responding to scammers. That's not me DMing you. I'll never ask about your portfolio. I do not invest people's money. I do not have a trading platform. So stop responding to those scammers. That is not me, not me. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Warriors, rise. Get your shit together. Love you guys.